Donald Trump said on Sunday that it was time to move forward in working constructively with Russia after his meeting at the G20 with Vladimir Putin. After returning from the summit of the world's leading economies in Germany on Saturday night, Trump began Sunday with a series of tweets defending himself against criticism that he had been too soft on the Russian leader at their first face-to-face meeting. Trump said that he had strongly pressed Putin twice over Russian meddling in the 2016 presidential election during their lengthy meeting. U.S. intelligence agencies have stated that Moscow tried to interfere with the election in order to help Trump. But the president himself has been equivocal about whether he believes this, stating on Thursday, "I think it could very well have been Russia. I think it could well have been other countries, nobody really knows for sure." On Sunday Trump claimed he strongly pressed President Putin twice about Russian meddling in our election, adding, "He vehemently denied it. I've already given my opinion." After Friday's meeting attended only by Trump, Putin, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, and interpreters, Lavrov claimed Trump had told Putin he accepted the Russian leader's denials of involvement in attempting to sway last year's American election. Tillerson's account was different. He said Trump had pressed Putin more than once about the Kremlin's involvement in election tampering, and Putin had denied it. The Secretary of State said the dispute over Russian hacking was an intractable disagreement, adding, "There was not a lot of relitigating things from the past." Putin said on Saturday he thought Trump believed his denials of involvement. Trump asked a lot of questions on this subject, Putin said. "I, inasmuch as I was able, answered these questions. It seems to me that he took these on board and agreed with them, but in actual fact it's best to ask him how he views this." On Sunday, Trump went on to hail a ceasefire in southwest Syria brokered by the US, Russia and Jordan, which began at noon local time. "We negotiated a ceasefire in parts of Syria which will save lives," the US president said. "Now it is time to move forward in working constructively with Russia." U.S. intelligence agencies have warned that Russia will keep up its efforts to interfere in U.S. and other elections. Ash Carter, U.S. Defense Secretary under Barack Obama, told CNN that this worried him. "There are state elections, municipal elections as well as national elections," he said. "There are elections in other countries. It's important that there be consequences for the Russians in regard to this." At their meeting in Hamburg on Friday, Trump and Putin also announced they would set up a working group on non-interference in future elections.